What's going on, everybody? The Germ here as the filming of this video, April 13th, 2025, on the start of one of my little trails here, Pinewoods Park here in Hyde Park. Love this little trail. You know, it's crazy. The last video I filmed, maybe not necessarily the order you see them in, it snowed. It actually snowed yesterday, April 12th. And today it's 52 degrees. Weather is nuts. Look at this. This is so crazy. You would never know that it snowed yesterday. Now, earlier today, it was very windy. But now, there's no wind. And the 50-degree mark doesn't feel so bad. My daughter and I just saw the Minecraft movie with the one and only Jack Black. He's awesome. He's so funny and talented. He sings. He's got the vocal cords of a god. I don't know about that, but he's got a good voice, man. Ever since School of Rock, right? Yeah, so we just saw the Minecraft movie. I liked it. My daughter said it sucked. And I don't know, I think she's easily influenced by her peers, because I asked her today, I said, hey, do you want to go see a movie? She said, sure. I said, do you want to see Minecraft? She said, okay. She's like, all my classmates said it sucked, but I'll go see it. We got out of the movie. She's like, that was terrible. I was like, that was awesome. You know, I've never played the game Minecraft. I'm wondering if I should play it. You know, I do have a copy of it. I know I have a copy that's sealed on the Xbox 360. I'm not going to open that copy up. But I think I have a copy, on the Xbox One that I could play. I know it's also on the Switch. And maybe it's something I should try out. If there's anyone here that plays Minecraft, let me know if I'll actually enjoy it. I think it's some kind of building game. All right, I know it's some kind of building game. I know a lot of the kids that play it are a lot younger, but that doesn't mean it can't be fun. Some of the Lego games are actually fun. Lego City is basically Grand Theft Auto as a Lego game. It's actually a lot of fun, that game. So, yeah, if you played Minecraft, let me know in the comments below if you guys think I would like it. And I don't know if it matters what system I play it on. It seems like it's not like too graphically intense. So, if I play it on the Switch or the Xbox One, I think I'll be all right. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, because I have no idea. I haven't been filming as much lately. Been a little tired, to be honest with you guys. I think, you know, about 6 to 8 months ago, when I had all those ticks on me, I just don't have the energy that I used to have. I get tired. Sometimes now I'm going to bed at 9 o'clock at night, which is insane. Never done that in my entire life. Most of the time I'm in bed by 10. Doesn't mean I go to bed at 10, but I'm in bed by 10 o'clock. And by 11 or 12, I'm usually sleeping, which is normal, but I'm just extremely tired a lot earlier than I used to be. Not fun at all. So trying to keep my energy up, drinking my coffee in the morning. Today I made myself some scrambled eggs, which is very unusual. I don't usually make myself breakfast. But made myself some eggs and made my daughter and I some bacon. She doesn't like eggs. So burning that off. Never ate lunch today. Been having a cup of afternoon tea. Been actually enjoying that. Whether that's good for me, all that caffeine or not, I have no idea. But I can tell you, I've been enjoying it. We have a local place near us. It's called Stewart's. And Stewart's has some really good milk, as well as really awesome ice cream. And it's like a convenience store chain like Wawa's or Cumberland Farms, something like that. Turkey Hill. You know, every region's got its own thing. We also, what was the other one we got? Quick Check. Basically one of those small scale. There's a lot of stores. I don't know how many, but there's a lot of stores. And like I said, really good ice cream. That's where I bet get my tea. In the afternoon, they charge like $2 something for tea, but if you bring your own cup, they charge you like $1 apparently, which is kind of crazy. And get my lemon tea. I looked for it in the grocery store, my Lipton lemon that I've been getting there, and I looked for that. I couldn't find it. I was surprised. It seemed like such a common tea, but I ended up with a 18 pack of like a fruit blend. So I don't know if that's going to be good or not. I picked it up, put it back, picked it up, put it back, picked it up, put it in my cart, and I bought it. So it was like less than $4. So I was like, all right, 18 packs. You know, I don't know what that figures out per pack, but it seemed like a pretty good deal. We'll give it a shot. Here's one of my favorite spots, Sliding Rock. Figure we go down here and check out the waterfall. We were here over the winter. Look at that. All the rain and the melting snow from the mountains has filled this up. Look at that little waterfall. Pretty cool. Love this spot. Pretty deep actually here. We used to swim in this disgusting mess when we were teenagers, and it's actually pretty deep in the middle. I don't remember exactly how deep, but I know it's at least 6 feet because I know I could have gone all the way under. Imagine the view. That's somebody's house right there, and they got this view of this waterfall. That waterfall can be down to a trickle or be just like that. I asked my daughter after we went to the movies if she wanted to go to the playground, go on the swings. She likes swings. She's got off this week, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just walking this, doing a quick lap. It's like less than a mile. And she's on the swing. She's got no school all next week. Spring break for her up here in upstate New York. And last year this time, we did a huge road trip. And we went to Georgia, and we went to Fun Spot, which was really awesome. And I happened to be at Fun Spot Atlanta for one of the roller coasters' first year anniversary, Air Force One. So this is their second year anniversary. By total coincidence, I just happened to be there. That was really neat to be there for that. And we went to a bunch of amusement parks. We went to Disney World and Universal. My vacation time expires May 1st, which is coming up in 2 weeks. Not taking a vacation. They let me take 60 more days. You can't buy out or cash out the time, I guess you would call it. They don't allow that with my job. I think most jobs are like that, which kind of sucks. I don't know why they don't allow that. So you have to take your time off. I'm partially on commission, so it hurts to take time off. I'd rather be there working to try to make money, especially right now when it's slow. A lot of you probably know already I'm in the car business, and the brand I work for is Stellantis, which is Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. And, it's been a rough 2 years. COVID was scary right when COVID started, and then things boomed, and the last 2 years have sucked. I work at a very small family-owned dealership. We were selling about 85 cars a month before COVID. 75 to 85, depends on the month. And when COVID hit, sales went down and then it went back up again. And just a lot of different things happen with the economy, the brand itself, that it's getting really tough to be in car sales right now. They come out with a lot of bad products. Dodge came out with the Hornet. What a joke that car was. Now they came out with electric cars too late. Got the Wagoneer S, which I gotta say, the Wagoneer S, really nice vehicle. They'd come out with the Wagoneer, which was anywhere from like $75,000 to $100,000. Very limited audience for that vehicle. We don't even stock them. Same with the Hornet. I think we had 4 of them on the lot once, 3 or 4, and they took forever to sell, and now we won't even stock them. And now they came out with the Dodge Charger, the electric one. We didn't even get one of those in. Another flop. And UAW, before that, went on strike. United Auto Workers, if you don't know what that is. And everybody deserves a raise. I'm not a big union guy. I don't understand unions. I don't get how you can strike not work, threaten not to work, and then renegotiate a contract to get more money. It doesn't seem like the way to get a raise to me. I could be wrong. I know everyone's got their own opinion. I think there was definitely a time for unions, but I don't feel like it is anymore. Now, anyone who's in a union for the auto manufacturers probably would disagree with me. But all those guys pretty much got what they wanted. They got a raise. And you know what happens when that happens? Cars go up. Just like tariffs, which we're going to talk about in a second too. Cars go up. So if the auto manufacturer has to pay more to their employees, which I'm not going to say that some are justified, some are probably not, then they're going to increase the price of the car to compensate for that. So that's what happens. So guess what that does? It makes the car less affordable for people to buy. And now we got tariffs on the horizon, and same thing. Stellantis, thank God there's not a lot of them, but we have cars built in Canada and Mexico. If they put tariffs on the cars, I know there's like a 90-day pause right now. It's just going to make the cars more expensive again. It's slowing everything down. And interest rates are high. People are not buying like they were. What is that? Mushroom. It sucks. It really sucks, the car business right now. Let's walk over here to these little rapids here. They're not usually here. But what I'm getting at is, like I said, we took a vacation this time last year. This year, I can't afford to take a vacation. I can't afford to take time off. So a lot of times when I take time off and I do a lot of video, and that's where a lot of my video come from. My dog's getting old. I don't want to really leave him anywhere. So if I go somewhere, I'm gonna have to take him with me. So that makes things more difficult as well. So I think he's 13 this month. I really gotta look that up. It's so cool down there. Now, if I was a kid, if I was probably 15 years old, I would probably be crossing that log right there. But I'm not 13 or 14 years old anymore, so we will not be doing that. Yeah, so it sucks. My vacation time is up. They gave me a 60-day extension this year. And my new 2-week vacation starts May 1st, so I have 2 more weeks available. So in a couple weeks, I'll have 3 weeks of vacation. And of course, I don't think any of us have the kind of job, or most of us probably don't, where you could take off 2 or 3 weeks in a row. That's almost a month. That would be horrible. But I think the most I've done is 10 or 12 days in a row, which is cool because I like road trips. But like I said, with everything being so expensive, and car sales being down, it's going to make it really tough. And I'm not looking for like a poor me. I'm not looking for a handout or nothing like that. I have money saved, but I saved that money for a reason. It's not to spend on vacations and things like that. It's to save, to buy a house, and for an emergency, if that comes up, God forbid. That's why I save money, not for vacation time. So, maybe this will be the year with smaller trips. I don't know. I used to always do the season passes for the local amusement parks like Six Flags. That's even gotten really expensive. I remember a couple years ago, I used to buy the season passes, and you could go to any Six Flags amusement park, and it was $59. And then it was $69. And now you could do it for $69, but you can only go to Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey. So just to go to one park, $69, which I don't think is a bad deal, but it just, I want to go to multiple parks. And if you want to do like the multi-park thing, it's become super expensive, where you go to go to Great Escape, or you could go to Great Adventure or Six Flags New England, or if you're out of town, Six Flags over Georgia, or Texas, or Magic Mountain, any of those Six Flags parks. And now they own another amusement chain too, which I can't think of off the top of my head, but You know, you could buy these multi-park things where you get into other parks too. It's just become super, super expensive. It's cool if you're traveling, but if you're not, which is most of us that are not normally traveling, like if I was a full-time YouTuber, I would just go from park to park and travel the country, and I would get that pass for a couple $100 and then be done with it. But everything I do, I have to do it double. So I have to buy, if I buy myself a pass, of course I have to buy my daughter a park pass as well. You know, now the local parks, even like Splashdown, which I love, their park pass has gotten very expensive as well. I think it's, I want to say $89 or $99, and that's only a water park. Now, it's a great water park, but 2 or 3 times I can go there in 1 year. You know, $33 a visit, is that worth it? Probably. But, you know, things come up, you get busy, you end up not going, you know, so I don't know. You know, another thing with Six Flags Great Adventure this year, last year I didn't go. It was their 50th anniversary. And then 2025, they ripped out a lot of rides, man. Big rides are gone, little rides are gone. Kindaka, world's tallest roller coaster, fastest roller coaster, is gone. It's not even that old. I think they built that thing in 2006. I went on it the first year. That's gone. The Skyway, the cable cars, which date all the way back to the 1964 New York World's Fair, those are gone. That's crazy. The parachute ride, that's gone. They took out another roller coaster that I don't think anyone really cared about, and I can't remember the name, Green Lantern. That's gone. So, amongst other rides as well. So, they have some plans, I think. They also lost Kilimanjaro, Drop of Doom, I think it's called, which is attached to Kindaka, which was the world's largest drop ride. So they lost a lot of stuff. So to raise the prices and lose all those rides, that's crazy. Doesn't make much sense. I don't know. We'll see. You never know. Maybe I change my mind, or maybe they have a sale or something and I end up going. But as of right now, I'm not going to do that. So that's basically what's going on. Keeping you guys abreast of things. Beautiful April 13th, 2025. I still can't believe that it snowed yesterday, and today it's 50 degrees. This is awesome. I'm going to do a thumbnail and end this video. I'm out of breath. Can't wait to get into hiking again. Hope you guys enjoyed this short video. Till next time, guys, I'm the Germ. Thanks for watching.